Hello everybody, welcome back to another reading. Today we're going to take a look at the two missing boys from California, Orson and Orrin. Now originally they were with their birth mother and one of the children had a broken bone, turns out, and when they found that out, CPS stepped in and took the boys away from her, and that's how they ended up in foster care with the Wests. And the two boys went missing, and that was in December of last year, and they haven't really been seen since. There's a lot of mystery around this case. People are pointing fingers at just about anybody involved, and so far there's been no trace, even though the home of the Wests has been searched, I believe, multiple times, and they've also moved away again. I don't know exactly what that's all about, but okay, we're going to take a look at what the tarot says about that, if we can find out anything about them, their whereabouts, or anything else the tarot wants to tell us. Before we get started, as per usual, I'm an intuitive reader. That means I'll tell you what the cards say to me, and if you see something else in the cards, make sure to put that in the comment section below. We are starting off with the Tarot Mucha deck right here, very pretty, kind of a romantic deck, and if you have any further questions, we're moving on to the Botticelli deck, which is this one. It has all the gold on the cards themselves. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very pretty. Yes, there, that's out of the way. I'm just going to start shuffling, and then when I have a whole bunch of cards here for us to look at, we'll go take a look and see what we've got. So here we go. Okay, we got a whole bunch of cards here. One of them didn't quite fit on the line, but we'll get to that once we get to that spot. So we're going to start off over here. We see the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse next to the Justice and the Three of Pentacles. I'll get to those in a moment, but first of all, this is almost like unexpected surprise followed by can't let it go, because the Two of Swords is like making a decision or trying to make a decision and trying to make up your mind. And upside down, reverse, I always see that as not wanting to make up your mind. So there was a surprise and they were not willing to let it go. And who this is, I'm not really sure, but I kind of feel like this is the mother, the biological mother. Like the surprise came up, of course, when they came to take the kids away and they were unable to let that go. Then we have over here the Justice card in reverse and the Three of Pentacles also in reverse, which is kind of working against somebody, or me feeling like Justice is working against them, perhaps. I feel like this is them feeling that justice was not served, and this is like somebody working together with somebody else, perhaps on a project that's not too great, or working on things that they shouldn't be working on, or the feeling of being worked against, like people are actively working against them. And then we have the Death card in reverse, followed by the Two of Pentacles. Once again, unable to let something go, because we had that with the reverse Two of Swords down there already. And Death in reverse is also like not being able to let a situation go. And this Two of Pentacles, I see that as just kind of like trying to balance things out, or like I need to sort things out because things need to be done. Things are not as they should. Can't let it go because of the reverse Death. And therefore something needs to happen. And we have here Three of Cups and reversed Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is people coming together to kind of, I wouldn't say conspire, but they're definitely planning something, trying to pull a fast one on somebody, it looks like. The Three of Cups is like people coming together in harmony at the same plan. We also have the Three of Pentacles down here as well, also like people coming together for something. That's usually more work related, and with Cups it's more of an emotional type of bond that they have with certain people. It could be people coming to their aid in a way that's perhaps not above board, seems like. And we have here Nine of Cups reversed next to the Page of Pentacles again. Alright, so there's like a small, well, not necessarily small, more like a resource boost, bonus, an idea, something that they quickly wanted to spend something on. And the Nine of Cups in reverse is kind of like imbalance emotionally. At least I see that as an imbalance emotionally, also because it is right next to the reversed Ace of Cups right here. So I actually need to put it like this because the Pentacles one came first, and then we had the Two Cups. So it's like still again that energy of just having an enormous focus on something and just an emotional feeling of can't let something go, can't be by myself, can't really settle down either, because the Nine's always read as like an independence card, taking care of yourself, etc., being your own person. And in reverse I see that particularly in the way that she's kind of sitting there in front of those two. At least one of the cups has been spilled, that she's unable to rest emotionally. And this over here may have been an opportunity that kind of came out of nowhere, because the pages do have like a surprise element to them, like, oh, look at this, ta-da, I'm going to give you something, and here's an idea that you can work with in order to fix this issue that you got here with that reverse Age of Cups. Next we have the Magician. So this is the plan and the person going to execute it. We see the reversed Devil here, which is kind of like a bond, a manipulation, and an addiction of sorts, again with the just not letting things go. And we also have more Pentacles, but again in reverse. Now 10 of Pentacles, I read that almost like an inheritance, that you are like it's well taken care of resource wise, but it's in reverse, so it's like, I don't know, just taking things perhaps. Because the Devil is not a great card in this lineup. Like the Magician over here knows what he wants, knows how he's going to do it. He's going to be able to manifest certain things. A Magician does have a single focus when manifesting things, whereas say the High Priestess might be able to focus on multiple things to manifest. The Wizard is really good at manifesting, but he tends to manifest one thing because he's really good, and that's where his focus goes, like a laser beam. And it is paired up with the reversed Devil here, so I feel like the focus is not great for everybody involved, and that is causing some financial loss here. Not great. Definitely causing instability with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's interesting already. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see if we can figure out who this Magician is, who is making all these moves. And then we'll take a look at this row over here, like what's happening there. But first I want to take a look at the Magician. That might be somebody we might want to look at to see what's up. And perhaps also the Three of Cups. I think we'll do a combination between the Three Cups and the Magician, because that is like a group kind of coming together, it seems like, according to the cards anyway. That might have something to do with it, that might know more. Let's see what we can find out about them. Whoop, a lot, apparently. That's too much though. I'm only keeping the ones that I can see, which is the Nine of Wands over here. Somebody has definitely been working very hard. And we can see here the reversed Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the financial balance that we were seeking over here is apparently now in reverse, because that's what we had over here, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like the reverse almost. I wonder if anything else from this stack is needed. That one. And the Two of Swords, again, in reverse. So we've got a repeat of the Two of Swords in reverse. We're going to put that over there where it was initially. So far what we see on the people that are behind this, they're out of balance because the Two of Pentacles is out of balance. It's upside down. They are once again single-mindedly focusing on things with the Two of Swords in reverse. And they're kind of wary because we have the Nine of Wands here, which I always read as a very battle-worn type of energy. Because it is that person standing there in front of the row of wands behind them, which I see as people and obstacles they have faced. Let's see what else we can find out about this bunch. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups is mostly like wishful thinking. And I see it's upside down once again with the emotions. They're out of balance. And I feel the visual thinking may have taken a turn for the negative. Could be that it's once again a pointer towards the single focus, but it's a little bit vaguer with this one because it's more of an energetic, emotional type of thing. Maybe more like a pie in the sky type of dream. Like a singular focus, but like a dream that you're trying to make come true, I feel. And that might also be a reference to the Nine of Wands, because that can take a lot of energy to pretend certain things. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oops. I just flipped it, so maybe it needs to be upside down, or rather upright. So Knight of Wands is here. I initially pulled in upside down, but then it flipped itself on the table. So this is definitely somebody, in any case, regardless whether it's upside down or upright, who is good at taking hasty actions. Perhaps somebody did something real fast in the spur of the moment, and now they might be regretting it. I don't know about that, actually, but they did something in the spur of the moment. We see here, what is this? The Three of Wands. Okay, so that is somebody who wants to leave as well, got plans to go places, and they are on the move, because we do have here the Knight of Wands as well. So it's like, not only do they have the quick action taking, they're also very mobile. I feel that this is kind of the same person. They made a decision, they made a move, and now they are looking to move to get out of there, I imagine, but still. Okay, nothing much is coming up from these guys right now, or for these guys rather. Is there anything else that we need to know? Let's just see if there's anything that we're missing on the table. I'll see if we can get anything for that. Any angles that we might want to know about. We have here Knave of Swords. So that's the Page of Swords. That's somebody who tends to speak up a storm. It's not quite the Knight of Swords, but it's somebody who is kind of like that. The page is always kind of like knee-jerk reaction almost. They're very young, if you were to look at this, like the adolescent of the suits. And I feel that this is somebody who might occasionally say things that aren't quite right, or have little, I don't know, bursts in language, just occasionally saying certain things that might seem a little odd or a little sharp, maybe not quite monitoring themselves very well. So there might be somebody involved who is kind of like that. They might know something more. What else can we see? Can we see anything about the boys themselves? Oops. This one, for instance, we have here Seven of Swords again. I asked about the boys themselves, and we get the Seven of Swords. This time it's upright, and that is kind of like manipulation as well. I kind of feel like there's still a show going on, and that's what this card is trying to say. Somebody is playing up a theater show here, putting up a performance. So don't think that this show is over just yet. Oh, a couple more cards over there. So somebody's putting on a show, and we also have the Wheel, and we have Ace of Cups with a Madonna and a baby as well. So the wheels are turning, and I think that almost seems like there might be a change coming up, and it's going to be a very emotional change for a lot of people. They may be found. I don't want to put like false hope in people's hearts or anything like that, but it's kind of like there's this show being put on that we're seeing here with the Seven of Swords twice, the Two of Swords over there, unable to let something go, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. You know, there's just this whole thing, and this Nine of Wands over here, people being very tired of certain things but still keeping it up with that Seven of Cups in reverse. And now we're seeing here the Wheel of Fortune, which sets things in motion and may occasionally, like, I don't know, it's like spinning the wheel at a casino to see where it lands. And then we see the Ace of Cups here as well. So that is a big emotional change coming up. Let's see what else we can find. Up. We got the Chariot. Okay, there's definitely some movement, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I kind of see this in combination with the Wheel and the Ace of Cups, as there's a lot of movement going to happen. A lot of stuff is going to start moving. That wheel's turning, obviously, but that means that the pieces on the board are moving as well. And whoever has been putting a lot of attention and focus into a certain activity might end up coming out cheated, because the Eight of Pentacles is usually like focusing on a certain thing, working very hard on something, and I feel like this person is going to end up having to stop that. They might actually be halted by somebody else because of the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot coming in with a lot of activity, a lot of movement, I feel. almost like it's the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is currently able to stay ahead of the Chariot, but because the wheel is moving and the Chariot will not stop, that they will eventually get caught up because they're not going to be able to outrun the horses. I feel like going back to the Terra Mucha deck for just a few more cards. Like we might just be able to get a couple more cards from here. See what we get. There. Okay. So lastly, we have again the Knight of Swords. He's back. They were there. Oh, this is the Knight of Wands, sorry. They're back in the Knight energy. In any case, we had the Page of something, didn't we? Lastly, we have here the Knight of Swords, so more Knight energy and more hasty words combined with, this is the Knight of Wands, I believe, reverse. So that's actions that are not quite right. So maybe some of these actions that are hasty are going to get caught out or caught because of their hasty words as well. So somebody's definitely running into a trap here, or they're going to end up just outing themselves somehow. And I feel like that is what the wheel is going to set into motion. Can we see anything in the ways of how long that's going to take, maybe? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. All right. And Eight of Pentacles as well. 9 and 8. So it looks like people are working hard on it. I don't think this is the same person as the other Eight of Pentacles down here somewhere. But I feel like if people are working hard, and they are working very hard, they might actually find something, figure something out by autumn, because the Nine of Pentacles has a lot of harvest over here, and the harvest months tend to be around autumn, so perhaps near the end of the year we might find out more or know more about this case. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the time being. That's what the tarot is showing me for now. I feel like the most energy that we're seeing here was from the biological family side. There is a little bit of the adoption, the foster parents mixed in. Not too much, I feel like. Going through the cards, I really felt like it was more to do on the biological side. I don't know, but I feel like both sides have something that they're not saying almost. Obviously, I don't know any details about the case. I have never met any but the people themselves, so can't say anything for sure. Either way, that is it for this reading. Hope you found that interesting. If you have any other ideas for things that I could do a reading on, let me know that in the comment section below. And if you'd like to give this video a like, that'd be great. That really helps the channel along. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye for now.